get us going early tonight. So let me get over here to the center field camera. All right, I'm Frank Sides, joined by Keaton Daniels and the Tiger King himself, Billy Lavender. And we are bringing you some Lobos and Texas High District baseball. We've got a good one tonight. Billy, how are you?
Man, I'm great. I'm happy to be here, and boy, I'm liking the new turf here in Longview.
Sharp, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
All righty. The 1-0 pitch to the center fielder, Luke Smith, is fouled straight back. So that counts even at 1. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Lobo starting pitcher tonight, Billy. This is his first start of the season. He's typically the first baseman, and he is he can hit. He
can freaking rake. I've seen him in Texarkana and last year here, and that kid, he used to play maybe center on the football team. Yeah,
yes,
I've heard some stuff, but I've seen him crush a baseball.
He's a tough kid.
So the 1-1 pitch is in there for a strike swing, and Cox comes back with a breaking ball that stays high, and the count is even on the center fielder, Luke Smith.
Luke Smith's really had a good year for the Tigers this year, and just kind of using all the fields, hitting as he gets a strikeout.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, so that's a good start for Connor Cox in his first outing of the year on the mound to start.
Yeah. Really good changeup right there, and just had Luke out front on it. This is a freshman. You won't be able to tell by him standing in the box, but Jacob Yow's had a really good year for the Tigers.
That's right, and Jacob's playing third base tonight for the Tigers, hitting from the right side.
To be batting at the number 2 spot.
Yes, sir.
Freshman, that's really good.
Mm-hmm. He can play every infield position as well. He's had a walk-off this year already, and just one of his batting average is one of the highest on the team. Just always seems to be on base for the Tigers.
That's good.
And there's a strike. The count's now 2-1 to Jacob Yow. Like I said, this is the first time we've seen Connor start, and he's got a 3-pitch mix, it looks like.
Man, I'm telling you, he's mixing it up, but he's hitting spots on both sides of the plate and keeping the Tigers off balance so far.
I'll tell you what, he came in last Saturday and pitched in relief and came in and did a good job.
Was that in the Lufkin game? Or
yeah, it was in the Lufkin game.
Yeah, what a game, man, what a game.
It was a really good game.
Yeah.
Me and Frank were talking earlier. It was probably one of the most exciting games to be a part of.
So the 3-2 pitch to Smith is fouled out of play.
Looks like the shortstop's got a face mask on. We haven't talked about that, have we?
Well, we'll get a good close look at him when he comes to the plate at the top of the first. But, yeah, young Al Gadsden took a pitch to the face, and he's back at it just 6 days later. So that ball's popped into right field. Looks like Taylor Tatum's going to make a play on it, and it's a fairly easy out. So Connor Cox gets Jacob Yow to fly out to right field. Is going to bring up Nathan Steele.
Got Jacob to chase that one. Looked like it would have been ball 4, but just he's mixing them up really good, and you keep the Tigers off balance, and looks like he's got a good defense behind him as well.
Oh, he does. That's something we'll talk about throughout the course of the game. Is we've got as many athletes out in that outfield as you're going to see. I haven't seen a ball hit the turf all season.
Man.
So the 0-1 is swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Cox. So the guy in left field, just to put it in perspective for you, Billy, ran a 10-2 last night in the 100. I'm not making that up.
Not at all. Not at all.
Unbelievable.
The 0-2 is swung on and flown out to center field, and the guy making that play, that's second baseman, Kiefer Doxey. So very, very nice inning by Connor Cox to get us underway here. So with that, we are going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here in about 30 seconds.
At Godarzi & Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
All righty, we're back, and you're getting a good look at the starting pitcher for the Tigers. That is Robert Cheney. I almost said Cheney when you told me not to.
Everybody calls him Cheney, but been instructed by his father that the real name is Cheney, so that's what we're going to go with tonight.
Looks like he's got a little 3-quarter action there.
Yeah, he kind of mixes up his pitches. He's got 2 really good ones, and he'll throw a third. Every other now and then you'll see a change up, but it's got a little velocity and it's had a good year so far.
All right, we got to tell you a little bit about the Lobo leadoff man, Ronald Woods. He's DHing tonight, normally out in left field. But, Billy, you ever watch Juan Soto bat?
Yeah.
Watch this young man take a good pitch here.
All right.
He's got a little swag about him.
A little swag.
He does.
He's got enough gear on him to be a catcher.
I call it the Woods wiggle.
I got you.
The shuffle, right?
Yeah.
Kid can hit too.
Yeah, I mean if you're good, you can do all that, right?
Absolutely. So Wood steps in for the first pitch from Cheney, and we're underway in the bottom of the first. First pitch is high for a ball. We get some hip movement there from Mr. Woods.
It's a good way to start.
Hips don't lie, do they?
Not at all.
There it is.
There's a good pitch for a strike by Cheney.
Both of them.
Oh, pitches inside.
Contact right here. Contact.
So Woods has got a 2-1 count here. Cheney steps back in to deliver. And it is swung on and flown out to right field. Looks like we've got a couple defenders converging there, but the play's made by the right fielder.
All red. Good come in and catch, and Coach McClure has switched up the outfield a little bit the last couple of games. Our starting catcher every game this year has moved out to left field for the last 2 games.
All righty. And for our Texarkana viewers that aren't familiar with this young man stepping in, this is Taylor Tatum. He's a sophomore with Division I offers to play running back all over the country, including Texas Tech, Boise State, to name a few. I mean, I don't know that the word athlete begins to describe this young man, Billy.
Thighs.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
That's right. And that ball is hit really
Good
well to
shot.
center field. And that's going to be over his head for a double off the wall. And Taylor Tatum is turning second base. He's looking for third, but they're going to put the brakes on him. And as you can see, an absolute rocket off the bat from Taylor Tatum.
That was a heck of a shot that he hit over the center field's head. Easily double.
So we're in Texarkana at the Border Valley, Billy. He runs the final leg of the 4x100, walks across the parking lot.
Okay, Tony was telling me about this guy. Okay. Yeah, you can.
It's a home run in the first at bat the other way.
You know, you could tell when he was walking up to the plate that he's got it.
That's absolutely.
That's right. So that's going to bring up the Lobos center fielder, Gabe Flores. And, Billy, he is committed to play center field and pitch for the Houston Cougars next year. Big-time program.
Remember him from last year.
First pitch from Cheney is going to be a breaking ball that's going to bounce short. So Flores is ahead 1-0. So he's in center field tonight, and the kid that just hit Taylor Tatum's out in right field. So the outfield's got some speed and some athleticism.
Absolutely.
I think Cheney's going to have that breaking ball working tonight because he's not going to be able to blow fastballs by Longview Lobos.
Yeah, I think earlier he got by Taylor, and he was trying to do it again for the second time, and Taylor caught up to it.
And that breaking ball swung on and missed almost on cue there, Mr. Lavender. So the count's 1-2 to Gabe Flores, who had a big double in the Lobos comeback Saturday off the left field wall. Fastball, a good one, is swung on and missed. So that's 2 down.
The thing I noticed about that's a really, really powerful swing. He just pulled his head. You know, if he leaves his head on that, that ball may still be going. But a good pitch by Cheney just to try to blow one by him after a couple of curveballs. This is the Cox kid, right?
This is the Cox kid.
Looking to help himself out on the mound.
I think we're going to have to start calling him the Cox man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not throwing him good pitches right here with first base open for sure.
He was a little late that time on that first swing.
Yeah, that didn't look like a served into left field swing there, did it, Billy?
No, he's not trying to poke it the other way, is he?
He's down on the count 0-1. Fastball up and out of the zone, and Cox can't check it.
That they say that high fastball just looks like a beach ball coming at you, and it's tough to stay off of sometimes.
Absolutely. One of the hardest pitches to stay off of.
You can't give him a good pitch right here.
I've seen him sit 0-2 lefty on lefty on a curveball, so kid can hit. Doesn't matter the count. Fastball.
Way to stay
Looked like he changed that one up. Looked like a change up to me.
Yeah. He has a couple of pitches to play with right here,
Yep.
so I wouldn't throw him anything good.
Yeah. The thing is, you can't risk one getting to the backstop or anything and put. Of course, he's in scoring position right now on a single.
Mm-hmm.
Good block.
Absolutely good take by Cox there.
Good block by Bristow, and he's just this is his second start. And they DH for him, but he's done really well his 2 games.
Sits
He was on it.
Too. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that looked like something off speed as well there. So.
Yep. That was a curveball. I'd like to see him just get it off the plate, but with some pitches to play with. If
That's right. And Cheney takes a walk around the mound and comes back set for the 1-2 to Cox.
Probably throw him another high fastball here.
Yep.
Fastball's high, and he
that's
just
a tough
gets
one.
underneath it. That's going to be a tough play in left field.
Cody Reese right under it.
Play is made. So nice job by Mr. Cheney getting out of that jam. With that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in another 30 seconds or so.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Alrighty, we're back with you. Headed to the top of the second as Connor Cox comes out for his second inning of work. He was clean in the first. Going to bring up cleanup man Dalton Rayleigh, big designated hitter for the Tigers, Billy.
Yeah, he's had a really good year, and he's just kind of DH. He's a first baseman by trade, and he and Nate Minnie have kind of shared that position on and off. But it looks like Minnie settled into that, and he knows Dalton knows his role for the Tigers, and it's just been a DH. But had some big hits for the Tigers so far this year.
I know that looks can be deceiving, but that looks like a big, strong kid.
Absolutely, he definitely has the looks.
It looks like they have him batting for the pitcher tonight. Batted for Bristow, the catcher, last game out against Hallsville, but he'll be batting for Cheney tonight. Yeah, the Tigers faced Hallsville earlier this week and went down 4-1, but faced a really good left-hander that threw the whole game. I think he's going to TCU, yeah. And he just we got to him in the first inning, and they got out of it in a bases-loaded double play, but that was the only threats we had.
That is almost a carbon copy of his night here.
Absolutely.
Really?
The Lobos,
Yeah.
the district opener, yeah.
That Hallsville team was very impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got a good program.
Absolutely.
The first pitch to Rayleigh is going to be in there for a strike, and Cox is ahead early. Curveball, swung and missed. He's got a good one going tonight, doesn't he?
He had him out in front of that one.
Yep.
Last time we saw him, he wasn't getting on top of that as well, so he's on it tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So Cox is ahead of Rayleigh 0-2. Oh, good curveball, foul tipped for a strike.
Really good to hang on to it by the catcher.
So the catcher is the center fielder's younger brother. He's an actual freshman.
Yep.
Wow.
Who hit his first home run of the year Tuesday night in Mount Pleasant.
Wow. I saw that. I was happy for him.
I finally saw a video of it, and it was smoked to dead center.
Good deal.
Has it been posted on Longview Game Day?
I literally got in possession of it minutes before the broadcast. So
he
I've got my hands full here.
I understand. You're flying the ship over there. Hey, keep going.
And he's definitely doing a good job.
That's no doubt. No doubt.
Counts even at 1. Haven't talked about the batter here. This is Cody Reese, left fielder, number 10. That ball is hammered to left field, but the Kalen Taylor and his speed's out there. Wow. That is a can of corn for that young man.
Routine, huh?
Yes, sir.
Just a routine 375.
He just turned it on.
And here's the thing: is it was hit well over him, but it never looked like he wasn't going to get it.
Absolutely.
You know, and that ball was smoked. And like I say, Cody's been our catcher every game but the last 2, and he's in left field right now.
He put a charge into that one. I'll give him that. That's just bad luck.
Yes, indeed.
And the first pitch from Cox to Minnie is fouled, and it's going to get out of play.
you know, what I liked about the coaching staff this year at Texas High is they have not been afraid to move somebody and, you know, say, hey, you may be our best catcher, but you're going to help out our team best in left field, and the kids have bought in.
That's good. Kids just out here having fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that left fielder, Billy, might very well be the fastest young man in the state in 5'8" this year.
Unbelievable.
I'm willing.
And that's the thing. It's no hyperbole there. That is absolute truth. So a little grounder to second base. Plays made by Kiefer Doxey. And just like
really
that,
good play.
Cox has had 2 excellent innings, 1, 2, 3, both innings. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with the bottom of the second here in just about 30 seconds.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At R&J Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
Alrighty, we're back with you. Bottom of the second here, you got a good look at the starting pitcher for the Tigers here, Robert Cheney. Assistant producer just let me know that we had no audio there for a second, so that's why he's wearing a headset tonight. My fingers can only click these things so fast. So Jordan Allen's going to step up to the plate, Billy, and this is the Longview Lobos quarterback.
Okay.
And he's just, I believe he's a sophomore.
Looks like a
right?
quarterback.
He's a junior.
He's a junior, I'm sorry. So
he started.
back.
He was a starter last year and this year.
I keep thinking of Taylor Tatum. But anyway, quite an athlete, big kid, and he stings the ball as well.
He's a heck of a third baseman.
I like to see these dual sport guys or, you know, 3-sport guys.
And he ran a little track, too. I saw him at Lobo Relays.
He did, yeah.
And you have speed in any sport, but baseball, it really, I mean, you see that in the left fielder just a minute ago. I mean, that's a ball it's a routine double,
yes, sir.
You know, against any other team probably. For him to track down a ball like that and make it look easy.
That's the thing.
I'd have pulled several things getting
he
out to
almost
it.
Didn't track it. It was just a routine fly ball. So the 1-1 fastball's in there on the outside corner to Jordan Allen. So Cheney's got him in a hole here.
All 3 of them.
That's right. Everyone's last name sounds exactly the same for the Tigers. So I'm going to do that a few times tonight. Curveball swung on and missed.
Got him to chase that one.
Jordan Allen with a curveball. So 1 down here in the bottom of the second.
Both pitchers are starting out good.
Now batting, we got number 1, Al.
Okay, so this is a mask he'll have on it.
That's right. Yeah,
I like that.
Yes, man.
It was a pretty scary scene here on Saturday.
I can't imagine,
Took
man.
a fastball to the nose, and
man, I'm so happy to see him out here.
Man, you got to tip a hat to a kid that just look there. Oh, good play by the freshman.
Speed on him. Nice play by the third baseman there.
Yep. But man, for a guy just to you don't know what they go through just to get out there, you know, to get their mind right. Absolutely. And for him to jump back out at that shortstop position and then get in the box. I don't care what you have around your face.
Absolutely.
It's going to hurt if you get hit.
Absolutely.
That's right.
And he's had a busy week. He committed this week as well.
Oh, nice.
So
It's going to bring up catcher Drew Flores, freshman, fresh off his big performance Tuesday night, and that ball's hit really well.
Oh,
nice
great play.
Excellent play.
That away, Jacob Yao
gets a nice
freshman, baby.
First baseman. Well, that was a heck of a defensive inning for the Texas High
Freshman
Tigers.
stopping a freshman.
Yeah, there you go.
So just like that, we are headed to the top of the third. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Crunch has everything you need to find your mode. Come check out Crunch Fitness with a free guest pack.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today. Only at Juicy's Taco.
Alrighty, and we are back, and you see Connor Cox here stepping in for his third inning of work. Going to have the right fielder Brendan Allred, number 7, going to step in here for his first at bat of the night.
This is Brendan's first start in a while. They've kind of had some musical chairs in right field and left field, and just really trying to get settled in. And he's getting a start tonight. He's a sophomore.
A lot of baseball left.
Yeah, good looking kid.
Mm-hmm.
This has been one of the cleaner games we've seen all year so far. Excellent defense, excellent starting pitching, no walks, no errors.
Fast start to the game.
It's solid baseball. I'm not going to make the mistake of mentioning how fast this game's gone. Last time
then
we
we're
did
going to go to extra innings.
13 innings last time I did
This
that.
was a good 4.5 hours.
Has the Cox kid, you say he hadn't started this year, did he start any last year?
I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe he did.
I just don't remember seeing him or hearing about him having any starts, but looks really poised up there. Is he a senior?
He is.
Yeah.
Senior. I want to say he played a lot of first baseman last year.
Yep, that's where I saw him. Always had really good games against Texas High last year. That's how I remember him. Of course, most of these guys did.
All righty, so Brendan Allred's going to step in here to lead us off at the top of the third in what's been a pretty clean and well-executed ball game up to this point.
Oh, yeah. First 6 batters for both clubs have been 6 up and 6 down.
Little dribbler to the pitcher who handles that like a first baseman typically does. And just like that, a 1 pitch out, and Connor Cox is rolling.
Yep, got in on him, got it on his hands.
Yep.
It's gonna. I think Bristow's had maybe 1 pinch hit this year for the Tigers, so this is his first game hitting. So, see what he's got.
And that is Dallin Bristow, catcher for the Tigers, wearing number 22 tonight. Hitting right-handed. First pitch to him is going to be just high out of the zone. He's ahead in the count, 1-0.
And you said this is his second game, right?
This is his second game to catch, and it's his first game to hit. He got a pinch hit or a pinch hit appearance in a game last Friday night against Sulphur Springs.
Gotcha.
Ahead in the count, 2-0.
There you go.
Watches the fastball split the plate.
I think from what I saw from Coach McClure, he had the take there, and Cox just piped a fastball right down the middle.
2-1 is swung on and missed, so Cox evens the count back up at 2.
Pulled his head. Got to leave it in there. Just in, got a full count on him.
Hey now, Billy, you're
sorry.
Leave the play-by-play to
sorry.
me now.
Sorry.
You know I'm messing with you. Please chime in as often as possible. The full count pitch is swung on and fell straight back. No, I'm joking with you.
No,
I don't know if you recall last year the Liberty Ilo Pleasant Grove series. Bolt was on play-by-play and I was on color, and I just stepped on his toes the whole series.
Especially the big calls, right?
Screaming. I can't help it. I love baseball.
Same.
I'm all about it. That ball's hit well to center field, but that's Gabe Flores out there, and that'll be another can of corn.
Like you said,
easy for him.
You can hit it out in the outfield, but if it's in the air, it's going to be caught. So, and two, you got this new turf. Kudos to Longview School District, Longview ISD for providing the baseball team with this. I mean, it's really nice, and we like coming down and playing on stuff like this. We want some of this for sure, but it's a fast track.
Yeah, absolutely.
First pitch.
The ball can definitely get on you real fast, too, especially out there in that outfield.
Get it in a gap or get it in a hole, and it'll run.
It's on you real fast.
This is the shortstop, Sawyer Pritchard, who's going to pop one up to the first baseman, Landon Grant, who was going to make the play. And just like that, another very clean inning for Connor Cox. And we're going to take another commercial break, and we'll be back in just about 30 seconds.
Howdy, East Texas. Neil McCoy here for Patterson Nissan in Longview, home of the free lifetime warranty. Shopping for a pre-owned vehicle has never been easier. Just head over to PattersonCars.com and you'll find over 1,400 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, many certified pre-owned and backed by the Patterson Lifetime Warranty. And you can buy with confidence because each one has to pass a 167-point inspection before it's listed for sale. Log on and find your new-to-you pre-owned car, truck, or SUV at PattersonCars.com.
All right, we're back. The bottom of the third, you're looking at the Tiger starting pitcher, Robert Cheney, who was off to a pretty good start himself. No runs, 1 hit. And that was a laced double by the right fielder for the Lobos, Taylor Tatum. So Cheney's getting his last few warm-ups in before DeKalen Taylor steps up to the plate. He's the guy we were telling you about, Billy. The 10-200 meter
okay,
guy.
it's
yeah.
left fielder.
Yes, sir. I believe you ran a 10-6 the track meet before with a bad hip.
Mm-hmm. He definitely wasn't happy with his time at then either.
Y'all are making me hurt just talking about these times.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
These are 40 times.
It frustrates me watching.
Yes, absolutely. I mean,
and the kid can hit.
I was going to say, does he get a chance to bunt very often?
Well, he doesn't. He hits.
He hits the ball so good, yeah.
And for the first time, probably in his entire life, he was thrown out Saturday, stretching a double into a triple. The best relay throw I've seen in a long time.
I was just about to say the same thing. I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, he's safe.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a perfect throw.
Yeah.
It was a perfect relay. So
just execution.
Absolutely.
So the first pitch from Cheney to the Kalen Taylor is a fastball swung on and missed for a strike.
He slowed it down a little off speed.
Yeah. Couldn't tell if that was a breaking ball or not.
No, it wasn't. It was
definitely
just a change up.
You can definitely tell the surprise DT.
So here's the 0-2 pitch from Cheney. Fastball just misses.
Really good spot. It was a ball. It was well called, but man, for him to spot up like that, that's what you want to see.
Yeah, it was a good eye there too by him, not to go chasing after it.
Stays alive, fouls off a good curveball in the zone.
I got it, guys.
Nice play, Coach Minner.
So we're coming back quickly. I like how Cheney's working fast.
Oh, yeah.
Fastballs hit hard in the left field.
Hammered.
Just underneath that one.
Cody Reese out there. Gets under it.
That play.
Can of corn. Really well contacted on a, ball was a little bit up, but he hammered it out to left field and just it needed about 21 more feet and it was gone.
Just missed it by a tad off the center of the barrel there. Kid's just one big ball of muscle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he really is.
He'd have been the third if that ball would have dropped.
Oh, yeah. We'd be calling the first run, actually. So that's going to bring up second baseman Kiefer Doxey. Had a couple big at-bats in the comeback win Saturday for the Lobos.
Yeah, he played big. He switched to shortstop during that game.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this game all season. Both these teams are just full of grit and just talent. Just baseball players, really.
Okay.
Both pitchers is coming after these batters. So
I tell you, I hadn't gotten a chance to see Bristow a lot behind the plate, and I like the way he's sticking the ball on the corner and stuff. He's got some good actions.
That's good.
Framing him, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
He looks good.
1-1 to Doxey is another fastball swung on a miss, so Cheney's ahead quickly, and he's wanting to work quickly. He sets for the 1-2. Curveball is fouled off out of play.
Good, but good job by the batter to hang on. A lot of times you get a pitch that you really can't hit like that. It was kind of filthy, but you spoil it, and then you get to that next pitch, something that you get that you can hit.
Mm-hmm.
Fastball misses away.
Hit the glove, and he must have just been sitting up out there, and just trying to get a call, but or trying to get him to chase.
Yeah, I've got a good look at the screen here that you can't see. That was a good pitch. Not saying he missed the call, but there's a ball lined at the second base, just off the end of the bat. So
Nate Steele.
Easy play defensively, and just like that, there are two down once again.
Swag coming up.
Yes, sir. And his job is to get on base, and he is very good at it.
I tell you what, if his mom hears me, she's probably gonna jump on me.
She told Keaton, she told Keaton to quit talking about it. He loves it.
Good block.
First pitch into the woods is going to be low for a ball.
I had a chance to talk to him after the game Saturday. I said, man, whatever you do not stop doing it. I love it.
So the Lobo leadoff man comes into this one with a .486 on-base percentage. He does his job.
Yes, he does. He's off to a great start this year.
Mm-hmm. And as a pitcher, you see a guy with a lot of swag like that, you're not throwing him something right down the middle.
And then even when you throw him a ball and he's dancing on you.
Yeah. It gets under your skin, Yeah,
but when we play Hallsville.
He's not swinging here.
When we play Hallsville, the first pitcher, the pitcher threw in 4 straight balls, and they was over there loving it.
Oh, yeah.
On Longview side.
Oh, yeah.
So Mr. Woods has not been caught stealing either. So this is a guy you don't want to give a free pass to, and they don't. First baseman makes a pretty good play, but it bounces off his glove into shallow right field. I'm sorry, that's on the turf still. So.
Yep, and you couldn't tell, but Nate Minnie's had a good year over there at first base, but he's had a couple of he's got a bad knee and he's had a couple of surgeries already, and he's going to SAU to play football next year, and he's going to have it really worked on after this baseball season. Wanted to play his senior season, but 2 outs.
Yeah, especially with a guy like Taylor Tatum coming to the plate. That's a play you typically want to make sure you secure. So that ball's hit well into the gap.
Another good shot.
Taylor Tatum hits
almost in the same spot he hit the game
double.
winner.
Ronald Woods is going to turn.
He's going to
and
score
easily. And we're going to catch Woods coming across the plate. And Taylor Tatum is in with a stand-up triple.
Yeah, I think Cheney probably wants that pitch back, and that guy can do some damage, and to have that speed on first base, you don't want that ball hanging over the plate that much. But it is what it is, and he got out of the first inning and with a double, and he's going to try to work around here.
Yeah, and again, we just can't say it enough how physically gifted that young man is, and once it starts to click on the baseball field, I've seen him hit some into the woods over there in practice. So
I'm telling you, these first 2 at-bats he's had tonight, he's swinging with a lot of confidence.
Oh, yeah, line drives directly up the middle to the wall.
Is this Flores, the center fielder?
This is the center fielder going to Houston. Gabe, he's ahead 1-0.
Houston's got a really, really good program, and they like guys like Flores, boy. They got a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's the thing. I hadn't seen him much before this season, but just knowing where he's headed,
it speaks volumes.
Yeah, absolutely,
it speaks volumes.
1-1's away.
Cheney loses his hat. He's going to regroup.
Slowing down a little bit.
Again, Taylor Tatum's on third base. Curveball. Oh, he sat on that and just missed it.
Yep.
And I think he knows it. The play's made out in left field by
Cody Reese.
Appreciate that. We are going to take another commercial break. Lobos take the lead early, 1-0. We'll be right back after 30-second break, brought to you by Darzi and Young.
Over the last 10 years, our office has achieved many record verdicts and settlements. Our commitment has always been to outwork and outfight any opponent we have in whatever courtroom we find ourselves in.
At Darzi and Young, we have settlements and verdicts that are unmatched. Whether you come face to face with the corporation or an insurance company, they know that if they don't justly compensate our clients, they're going to have to face the Darzi and Young trial team in the courtroom.
Welcome back. Got a good look at leadoff man Luke Smith and Connor Cox in the shot here. So Luke struck out swinging to start this off here last in the first inning, actually. So Connor Cox, I'm just now noticing, is perfect through 3.
Kiss of death.
Let's not say anything. His mom was probably listening.
Yeah, the old kiss of death. Frank gave it to him right there.
I apologize, Connor. Watch this later on, but just my job is to tell you what's happening.
Right.
That's exactly
right.
what's happening.
You're the play-by-play guy.
You've been perfect through 3 innings.
Yeah.
You're pitching good right now. Just keep it up.
Stay on top of that curve.
Say it loud enough where he can hear it out there. Tigers need a little help.
Just a reminder, your college coach is watching this start. Flores is throw down, gets past Doxey, but they're going to regroup here, and Luke Smith is going to step in for his second at bat.
Yeah, he threw Luke some really good pitches first at bat, and the changeup that Luke was out front on the third strike. I think Luke wants that one back, but he's seen him once, and now both of them are going through the lineup the second time, both pitchers.
Just misses inside. The 1-0 misses, so Luke's ahead 2-0 this go-round.
Luke's got a little speed on the bases as well. He's center fielder for Tigers.
And he swings at the 2-0 and pops it up into foul territory in front of the dugout.
Really good play by the first baseman.
And Landon Grant comes over to make that play for the Lobos. So Connor Cox gets himself out of a mini hole there.
Mm-hmm.
Good job battling back.
To bat, we got number 6, Jacob Yacht.
So the first baseman is the Lobos, typically the number 2 starting pitcher, big lefty, coming back from an injury, so he's still working his way through that.
Yeah, I think we faced him last year here.
Yeah, he's got really good stuff.
Yeah.
Playing first base tonight. Ooh. 1-0.
He got hit by the lefty from was going to TCU last week, and it was cold, or earlier this week, and it was cold, and it was a fastball. I feel sorry for him being a freshman.
I know that wasn't fun.
And that is Jacob Yao, third baseman tonight. He flew out to right field his first time up.
He's playing some good defense out there in the field.
Mm-hmm. It was a really good pitch.
Catches
Caught the inside corner, didn't it?
Looked like it had a little two-seam action, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Cox is mixing it up.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on and fouled straight back over the net. That's going to be in the stands. Make a play on it.
Nice play. Can we get a camera up there?
That is Ivan Tatum with the play.
Wow.
We actually have a camera on him.
Now you see what Taylor
I see where he gets it from. Sorry, Mom, but
yes. We're going to come back and see this. We got you, Ivan.
Makes a good throw down there, too.
All righty, so the 2-2 back to Yao.
It was impressive.
Hey, and that ball is spinning, and it's coming back. And, I mean, he sat there under it and camped under it, and he's of course, trying to protect everybody in the stands. I see him.
He was over there trying to show his son this is how you do it.
That's right. The 3-2 pitch is
oh, my gosh. Is he going to get there?
Oh,
I thought the left fielder. I thought the left fielder coming from the Super 1 sign out there was fixing to get over there and just camp under it. He would have if that fence wouldn't have been there.
If there's no fence, he makes that.
If there was no fence, he was definitely going to go for it.
Good job by Jacob being a freshman to get him another pitch, and looked like he was on that one pretty good.
And he's battling up here too.
Mm-hmm.
So for a freshman, this is
expecting an
impressive.
outside fastball right here. He's setting up out.
And that's exactly what he throws. Ball's hit up the middle to Kiefer Doxey. He can't make the play. Bobbles a little bit, so the Tigers are going to have a man on.
You know, in his defense, that was a tough play because he knew it wasn't a tough play to get to. But he knew when he got to it, he was going to have to transfer it really fast because it was so deep in the hole and he had to go so far for it. So that's just something that there's a little bit of pressure, and sometimes it'll make you do that. And you know, you got one out, and you got Nate Steele up for the Tigers.
And an excellent job by a freshman battling in that bat and putting the ball in play. Good things happen.
And hustling.
That's right. So the first pitch from Cox to Steele.
Nate Steele's kind of the ace of the staff here for the Tigers. He gets the Tuesday night games and is throwing really, really well for the Tigers this year. Plays second base on off nights.
Cox checks the runner, but he's back in plenty of time. I don't think he showed him the good move yet. He's saving that one. It's the first time we've seen Cox tonight.
Just a little bit out there ahead of it.
Coach McClure stayed in his box over there. He knows his role.
Didn't flinch at
all. No.
So the 1-1 from Cox to Steele is going to miss a little high. Got a good look at Nate Steele here. Does he go by Nate or is it Nathan?
Nate.
Nate, okay. That ball's hit, fouled, out of play. It's just going to get into the bleachers. So we'll come back with a 2-2 again.
Camera person over there got lucky.
Just kind of got in on him. Good time to pick right here.
Right.
Ball in the dirt.
That one's
through.
That one's not on Flores. That one's on Cox right there. That's not a pass ball. That's a wild pitch. It just he couldn't set up on that when it bounced so far out in front, and it was a curve ball, so it kind of a crazy bounce, but it allowed you got a 3-2 count now, and you've allowed Yao to get to second, so a single might score him.
Yeah, and that's something we might see from T-High tonight as well, getting used to this turf. You're going to get some funny hops. So Cox loses Steele there, so the Tigers are in business with 2 men on and
DH.
1 out with the big cleanup man coming to the plate.
Big D, so. Dalton Rayleigh.
And Dalton, his first time up, struck out swinging as well. So
threw him some off-speed stuff.
But he's seen the stuff, so this is a second look at him. Here we go. Ball bounces in the dirt again. So both runners are going to advance. So now the Tigers have 2 men in scoring position with less than 2 outs. So anything in play here likely scores at least 1.
You know, if I'm Dalton, I'm thinking the other way. He's getting a lot of off speed, and I'm just going to try to stay on it and poke it the other way and try to get a run or two in.
You're right. So here's the 1-0, and it's low.
Really good stop by Flores back there after a couple of bad pitches. You know, you kind of get that in your head, and you know now you got a guy on third for the first time. You don't want to let it go to the backstop.
Yeah, you just want to settle corner down right here now.
So the 2-0.
Probably a good time to go see him.
To Rayleigh.
Maybe not after 3-0, but.
So if you're Coach McClure here, do you have the green light for?
No.
And he takes a strike. So either way, Dalton Rayleigh is in a really good spot here. 2 men on, 3-1 count, and you don't really want to load him up for Cody Reese. So I expect he'll get something to hit here. And the pitch is missed away. So now the bases are loaded.
Got a time out here.
And, you know, Cody hit it. Cody really got a double last time, but he just hit it to the wrong guy out there in left field. And you know, he's going out there to settle him down, but he's also going to let him know what happened last time, and probably he's not going to get that fastball, you know, across the plate. But he does want to make sure that pitcher and catcher are both on the same page. And then you have Coach McClure over there telling Cody, hey, just kind of do exactly what you did, but get it a little bit further right. And he said, well, if I do, then Flores is going to catch it.
Yeah. Or if anything, if he hits it out there, you get your sacrifice fly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you're just tuning in from Texarkana and haven't seen these Lobos, anything shortish in center field, you aren't getting a run home.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try.
Yeah.
But you've got an arm out there that, you know, sits 91 to 94 on the mound. He's going to hose you. I've seen it too many times this year, so be careful of that. So first pitch from Cox, going to be a breaking ball he can't get on top of. That's going to stay high. So Cody Reese.
You got your corners playing in, and then you got your middle infielders playing back in double play depth, and so they're just trying to get a ground ball somewhere in the infield.
The 1-0 to Reese. He's in there for a strike. Good fastball.
He might have had a take right there after about 5 or 6 balls in a row.
Yeah, especially walking 2 batters. I don't blame the coaches.
Curveball.
I just didn't get on top of that one like you were talking about earlier.
Stays a little high. So Reese has worked himself into a pretty good spot here. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him.
Got to think it's a fastball.
And he misses high with that. So.
Here's the thing: is he's not hitting his spots. You know, they're setting up, and he's just trying to guide it and not pitch it.
Big pitch coming. Fastball, and he takes it, splits the plate. So got a full count here with the bases loaded.
Just 1 out, so runners won't be moving, so it won't hurt you as hard if he gets a single. But
swung on,
and it was caught.
Foul tip.
Wow, great job by Flores, because that was a tough pitch to get his bat on. He swung it ball 4, and Flores still able to hang on. That was a big out for Longview.
Absolutely.
And a big out for the pitcher.
That brings it to 2 outs there.
That's right. Going to bring up Nate Minnie, who did he say lined out? I'm not sure.
Yeah, he had a line out to second baseman.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The opposite field liner to Kiefer Doxey early on. So just like that, Cox is ahead on Minnie. This would be one heck of a tightrope walking job to get out of this jam, Billy.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure I pronounced that at all the right way, but you get what I'm trying to say.
You know, and the thing is he got him to chase a few pitches, and you just wanted to see. You know, the Tigers in that last at bat swung at some balls and let some strikes go, and you just kind of don't want to see that as a Texarkana guy.
Ball's put in play, and it's going to find left field to Caleb Taylor, who's going to make excellent relay home.
Yes, indeed.
So he's
great job by Nate Minnie, and gets a
absolutely
RBI for Texas High to tie it up at 1. But he just he kind of left it hanging a little bit, and Nate was able to hang back just enough to poke it through the hole.
Yep, he got it right there in that gap.
Now you got the right fielder Allred coming up.
First pitch to Allred's going to miss a little high. So just like that, the Tigers have tied this one up at 1. Cox did everything he could to get out of that jam, got a ground ball, but just got unlucky with the location of it. Good job by the hitter there. You said it was Allred?
Allred.
Excellent at bat, putting the ball in play.
Allred's older brother was a right fielder for Texas High and signed and got some time in college, and just he's a really, really smart kid, and just decided to not play baseball, and he's at not Dallas Baptist, UT Dallas is where he is.
So the 2-0 to Allred is in there for a strike.
But up.
And there we go. So the bases are still loaded. Allred's ahead 3-1.
Yeah, earlier he had lined out to the pitcher.
Great pitch. Great 3-1 pitch. He knows that Allred's just looking for one pitch. Of course, that's the one he's looking for. But he knows he's going to be selective. He puts it right over the heart of the plate.
Absolutely.
Cox does.
Big pitch here. Runners are moving.
And it's up.
Misses inside.
Walked one in.
The Tigers now have the lead after the bases loaded walk there by Allred.
I say that about Allred. He didn't swing at that, which was a really good pitch on the 3-1 and got to 3-2. And so he did his job, got another pitch and made him, he threw it off the plate. But Bristow comes up with bases loaded now, gets a chance for his first RBI of the season.
Big spot for the young man.
Mm-hmm. He's been in big spots before, just not at high school level.
That's right. First pitch is in there for a strike. So,
and that's a really good pitch, too. It caught the corner, but really good pitch.
I feel like we're in for a good one tonight, Billy. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Two good teams going at it.
Absolutely.
On Friday night at a great ballpark. You got the guy behind the plate calling good. And, it's just a good night.
Oh, yeah. Neither team is going to give up.
We can personally attest that there's no lead safe in this ballpark.
Golly.
Did you catch that Saturday? They were down 10-0 after 2 and won the thing.
I just saw all the walk-off stuff or whatever, and someone told me yesterday they were down by 10. I was like, oh, my gosh.
They come back down 10-0 after the second inning. That's just a testament of their will.
1-2.
See, my son played for the Tigers last year, and that's who we faced first round of the playoffs, and we took that. We beat them 2-0. So I was glad to see that. Of course, we're rooting for our district foe.
Yes, sir.
So the 2-2 is going to miss high, and that's going to bring a full count up for the catcher, the young. Is it Dallin Bristow?
Dallin Bristow, and runners should be running, and so if Dallin can poke one in a hole and score a couple, but Cox is wanting to get him.
Runners on the move, and that ball misses low.
Man, he's just missing on some 3-2. But what he's got to do, and I don't know if coach is going to go out and get him right now. It's what it looks like, but he just got to get ahead. You can't be pitching from behind with bases loaded, because if you are pitching from behind, you're going to throw one across the middle of the plate, and someone's going to hammer one as well. They're going to go and get him.
Yep.
See if I can see who they had warming up down there. I guess I can't.
Did they have someone warming up?
They did. They did when the first time the coach came out.
Okay.
I think it was probably De La Garza.
Let's see here.
Looks like he may bring the first baseman in.
Yeah, that's Landon Grant, the big lefty. Looks like they're just going to swap.
Swap gloves, swap everything.
Swap position, swap gloves. This kid has really good stuff as well, Billy. Like I said, coming back from an injury. So
I don't know that I think they've got someone down there in the bullpen that's coming in. I think they're just going to take him out of game, and Cox is going to go over to first base. And you got the 9-hole coming up for the Tigers, and actually they'll have batted around if they get back to Luke.
And I think Keaton was on that. That's going to be Isaac De La Garza. It's going to come in. We've seen him come in a few times in tough spots, and
this is the guy that pitched against us last year in Texarkana.
I think he transferred in.
Okay, no.
With us.
But he pounds the zone, Billy. That's what he does.
Man, he's been impressive the games that we've called. I don't think he's given up a run.
Yeah,
knock on wood.
Yeah,
so we're going to stay here through the warm-up pitches. So. I appreciate you joining us, Billy. It's always good to have somebody that.
What'd y'all do to the mound between He said, y'all lengthen the mound on me out here.
See Connor's over there saying, see, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Need to get the dirt crew out there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I was telling Keaton early in the season that I think that's the first turf mound I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see it all the time in college, and I say all the time. But I mean, it's one of those deals that the mound is a lot of the maintenance in getting a field ready, and for a mound that's not right, it sure mess up some pitching. Sure. So I know Coach Minnie at Texas High takes pride in that mound, and they get a guy to come and rebuild it at the first of every year, a guy that does a lot of the SEC mounds, and so it's really, really nice. But I mean, you get too much water on it. You get too much. You get too much slope. There's all kinds of things that can go wrong with mound. And
Yeah.
It's probably a dumb question, but I could probably Google it. But I wonder what's underneath there. What's the structure made of?
I'm curious if it's the same type of black pellets that you have on the football field.
Well,
but I don't see
you're
it
talking about the build-up.
Yeah.
I think it's some form of plastic or something. It's not a wooden surface underneath.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. We'll check.
Asking the wrong person, but I've always wondered.
Here's the thing: everybody out there's got a cell phone that's watching us, and they can just Google it between innings, right?
Yeah. Why do we ask questions when we've got the entire history of the world at our fingertips, right?
Didn't know if you were going to give something away if somebody says.
I'm sure they're giving us.
Sawyer Pritchard.
Sawyer Pritchard is in a big spot here.
I'm sure they're giving us
Isaac De La Garza.
Sawyer Pritchard, this is his first year to bat left-handed in his life.
Is it really?
Yep.
Is he a switch hitter or is he full lefty
No,
this
full
year?
lefty this year.
Just switched?
Yep. He did bat twice last game right-handed for the first 2 times this year against the lefty, but he's not a switch hitter.
So how'd that come about?
You just wasn't having good ABs, and last year at the end of the year, and just thought, he thought he could maybe see the ball a little bit better from the left side of the plate, and he's had some good singles for us this year, and really good kid. He's going to play. He's going to pitch in college.
Has he thought about toss him with the other hand too?
Not yet.
I've seen that a few times.
Not yet.
It is.
So De La Garza misses outside, so Sawyer Pritchard has got himself in a hitter's count here a little bit. It's 2-1. The bases are still loaded. It's been a gritty effort by the Tigers this inning.
A good pitch right there.
Take the lead. Yeah. So the 2-1's in there for a strike, so the count's even up. And Sawyer Pritchard got a chance to really break this one open a little bit if he can put the barrel on the ball somewhere. De La Garza sets for the 2-2. Swung on and fouled straight back.
Chased that one a little bit, but I like the effort from Pritchard.
The aggressiveness there. My back still hurt a little bit, Billy.
Man, that was still hurting you from
yes.
getting stung on Saturday.
Saturday, a wasp flew down my shirt.
What?
And stung me directly on my back.
Did we have that on film?
No, I hope not. I had to take my shirt off. I was running around screaming in the press box. That really happened.
Yeah, it happened right before the game.
A really good pitch.
That's right. In on his hands, he fouls it off. It rolls out of play there. Just foul.
Some of my buddies are listening, Monkey and JB, and they listen to y'all a lot, Lobo baseball, so give them a shout out.
Monkey and JB?
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Appreciate you watching, yeah.
Thank you.
Send us all your war stories about Billy. Cool.
You don't want to hear those.
Yeah. Here's the 2-2 from De La Garza. And it stays high,
so we're going to have another full count, and
right.
Tigers will be running, and Sawyer Pritchard up, and Garza in a spot right here, and we're going to get to see what he's got. He's going to get a fastball.
Almost no doubt about that. Here's the full count pitch from De La Garza.
Low.
And it's going to miss low. And the Lobos walk in another run.
The Tigers have batted around, and you got Luke Smith coming up. And Luke's done some damage for the Tigers this year. Hadn't had a good game so far, but you got to think that he's not going to stay shut out. He's just one of those guys that he'll find a hole every now and then. Really good kid.
All righty, so with the bases loaded and the 9-hole hitter up, I'm not sure a walk is what you draw up there if you're a Lobo fan, but one good pitch gets him out of this jam, and that is exactly what happens. Pop fly to third base, and Jordan Allen makes the play.
Really good catch, tough catch.
Excellent job by De La Garza coming in and selling things down, but the Texas High Tigers have taken the lead. We are going to head to the bottom of the 4th inning when we get back from this commercial break.
Howdy, East Texas. Neil McCoy here for Patterson Nissan in Longview, home of the free lifetime warranty. Shopping for a pre-owned vehicle has never been easier. Just head over to PattersonCars.com and you'll find over 1,400 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, many certified pre-owned and backed by the Patterson Lifetime Warranty. And you can buy with confidence because each one has to pass a 167-point inspection before it's listed for sale. Log on and find your new-to-you pre-owned car, truck, or SUV at PattersonCars.com.
Alrighty, we're back with you. Get a good look there at Robert Cheney. Haven't seen him in a while, but he's coming back out. And the Tigers have staked him to quite a lead here, so he's looking for a shutdown inning. I'm going to kill the crowd. That way YouTube doesn't get us for this Jay-Z playing right now, because they will mute us. PA guys set the tone here, so all right, there we go. We're back.
My man Monkey was a third baseman back in '88.
Really?
Mm-hmm. For Longview.
It's going to bring up Connor Cox, who something tells me
he now looks like a right tackle, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about Cox. I'm talking about Monkey.
Hey, Monkey's going to show up on you.
That's all right.
So Cox just missed one his first time up.
Yeah.
And something tells me his first swing here, this at bat, is going to be it's going to have some bad attention, Jeff.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
He's ahead in the count 1-0. And unfortunately, I parked my truck just to pass the right field fence. And the 1-0 misses. We've seen him do some damage to the opposite field this year, Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Him sit back on a curveball and pull it down the line 0-2. So no part of the ball. Yes, sir.
That's a 2-0 swing right there.
That's right.
That's what you want to see. And Cheney did really good job of just giving him a little bit of off, not a true fastball, and he swung and missed.
So 2-1 to Cox from Cheney. He's going to miss high.
Cheney, when he misses, he gets his elbow down and he'll shoot the ball up and misses high, so he just got to get on top of that pitch.
That's right. Cox doesn't chase a whole lot, so
no, he has a good
he's
eye.
looking. He's squaring on something here. Took a good rip at it, so it's going to fill the count up.
You're going to see what each of them has right here, because I think he'll probably challenge him with nobody on base.
The few times I've seen him go down swinging this year, they've been on high fastballs. So if the Tigers know that,
got him.
Nice. Got to call it a ball.
No, they call it
wow.
a ball. Yep.
They didn't swing, so
swung.
The views expressed by Mr. Lavender don't necessarily.
I'm just telling the truth.
It looked like he took a swing at that.
It looked like a check swing for sure.
Yeah.
Coach McClure's going to go ask the home plate ump about it.
He said no.
You know, the thing is, as a left-handed batter, you can't really appeal down to first base because he doesn't have that angle.
Absolutely.
But man, that's it's just one of those deals. You got to get to the next pitch now.
And with this Lobo offense, that could be a big thing. Jordan Allen takes a good rip at a fastball. So Jordan Allen, his first time up, went down swinging. As Cox is on base to lead off the Lobos' bottom half of the 4th here, looking to crawl back into this thing. Again, good job by Cheney tonight. He's working fast, pumping strikes, not going to give him anything.
Only giving up 2 hits so far, too.
Fastball misses high. And you can tell by looking at Jordan, he's another athlete, really strong, Billy. When he does hit it, he puts a charge in it. And I've seen Cox steal a few bases, but something tells me they're not going to give an out away here on the base paths or risk it this early in the ball game. 2-1 from Cheney.
All of them.
I've done that 3 times now.
It's all right.
He checks Cox, and he comes home to Allen. That ball's hit
up to right field.
Just off the end of the bat. He just missed that. So the right fielder's got an easy play on it. Fairly easy play on it.
Sophomore, all red. Makes a good catch. Camps under it. Now you got 1 out, and Cox on first.
That's right. It's going to bring up Alton Gatson, your Lobo shortstop.
Yeah. His first at bat, first pitch, he had a liner to third baseman, and he made a good stop.
He was on it. He was on it for sure.
Because Alton has some speed too.
Absolutely.
So got a good look at his new helmet. He's probably going to wear the rest of the season after his incident Saturday afternoon. He took a ball off the face, and I believe he's got a broken nose. Tough kid.
Oh, wow.
There goes the steal there.
For second, and he's in there safely.
I'll tell you what, it was a heck of a throw by Bristow, and it looked like Pritchard just got there late, but it was on the money and probably would have had Cox. It was a bang play at second, and I like the aggressiveness from the Lobos right there. With
something to tell me that Connor just stole on his own. The conversation between him and his coach.
Yeah, you saw Coach kind of give him the what for it. He said, "Hey, Coach, I'm a lot closer to you right now. If you'd have called that 3 pitches ago, I'd have been here."
Yes, indeed.
That is a big kid to be still in second base. So Alton Gatson gets down 0-2 quickly here from Cheney, and that ball slapped into left field for a base hit.
That's going to be an RBI. That ball gets behind him.
Come home. The ball gets past the left filter.
There you go.
And Gatson's in there at second. And the Lobos are back at it. Cut the lead to 2 here.
Yep.
Good at bat.
And you see, like I say, Bristow hadn't been out there for long. This is his second game, but he immediately calls timeout. Goes out to Cheney and says, "Hey, calm down. Everything's okay. We still got a 2-run lead. Just do your deal." Now I like to see that. I mean that's something that Texas High needs is a little leadership for sure.
Yep.
And I believe Al sat back on a curveball there, and slapped it into left field, and. Immediately, your first game back after taking a fastball to the face, being able to stick in there on a curveball that essentially starts right where your head is.
You see Cheney look over here and he say, "Hey, I need these faster. When I'm better when I'm moving fast."
And 1-0 to Flores misses high. So this is the younger of the 2 Floreses, starting catcher for the Lobos. Lots of power for this young man. He's a freshman, like I said earlier. And he's got some bat speed if he gets into one as well, if you're just tuning in from Texarkana.
I tell you, it was just only a matter of time for him to hit that home run.
Good swing of the fastball.
I got this one, guys.
Right over the top.
I don't know where this one went to.
That's a nice play by Fan.
Over our head.
He comes up to the plate every time he bats, and he's trying to hit the ball hard every time.
Ton of torque.
So it was only a matter of time for him
to
hit one.
They're getting their cuts in. This Lobo lineup, I'm enjoying watching them for sure.
Yes, sir.
So 2-1 to Flores from Cheney. He's going to be in there for a strike. So Drew lined out to the third baseman. His last at bat, another good play over there.
Yeah, they had a freshman connection. I'm sure they're going to be battling for a long time against each other.
Here's the 2-2 to Flores. Swung on and missed. Good fastball by Cheney.
Yeah, it was a good pitch by Cheney and able to get a strikeout and a really big out coming off of what just happened and having a fast runner in scoring position. But like you say, you got this left. Is this a left fielder?
Yes, sir.
Coming up and he can hit and run. So you got a base open. We'll be careful.
Fastball swung on and missed.
It's like he's just pulling his head just a little bit.
Yeah.
And with DT,
looks like they're going to shade Cody in left field a little bit to the left. See a pull swing. He wasn't. I think he was guessing a off speed and just kind of fastball caught him off guard.
So just like that, Cheney's ahead 0-2 to Kalen Taylor.
This is a good time to pick right here. You got 0-2, and you kind of think that runner may try it with a right-handed batter, may try to
especially knowing that
get it timed. Yep.
A couple waste pitches may be coming down the dirt. So Taylor sits back on a curveball, but he pops it up to shallow center field.
Sawyer Pritchard camped under it.
Shortstop makes the play. So Lobos get one back, and
we got us a ball game, guys.
Right. Close the lead within 2. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
And It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
We're back with you. Got a good look there at Isaac De La Garza, the Lobo relief pitcher. He came in and settled things down just a little bit. See if he can and keep these Tigers off the board. Again, we got to kill the music for just a second. Looks like number 6, Jacob Yao, third baseman.
Freshman third baseman for the Tigers. Like I say, had a really good year, and he's the one who hit it to the second baseman and just kind of made him make a play on the ball and wasn't able to do it, so was able to get on last inning. You could probably maybe sneak and call that. Just depends on who's keeping the book. Maybe call it a hit, maybe call it an error, but
because that was a bang play.
Yeah, it was just he was going to have to do something really, really good to get him. And Jacob's got a little speed, and he's batting in the 2-hole, and he's settled in there all year and just done a really, really good job. And you know, both of these teams have some freshmen who are playing, and man, if you can sprinkle those in, you know, in 5A baseball, you know, I mean, you're going to have them for a long time. So they develop in both of these programs.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, so just like that, Yao steps in against De La Garza to lead us off here in the top of the 5th. And the first pitch is
stay right there, Coach
line
McClure.
/ dribbled past Coach McClure. He said, we'll let somebody else go get that one.
I thought the left fielder already got it and came back when I looked out there.
He didn't move it up.
No.
De La Garza's ahead on Yao 0-1.
Many moons ago, I went to the Dixie Youth World Series when I was 12 with his uncle, Glenn Yao. Yaos are a good family, good baseball family in Texarkana.
De La Garza's 1-1 misses low.
And I've been very impressed watching this freshman out here.
You know, he knows he belongs, and you know, you see a lot of them get in the box and just you know, have some wobbly legs, and
he looks very comfortable. Yep. I mean, he's even up on the plate.
Takes a good rip at a fastball from De La Garza.
Really good pitch.
2-2's the count.
Yeah, he's not sitting back or anything. He's rocking like he's.
Where'd De La Garza come from? You know?
I'm not sure.
No. High school last year.
I'm not sure.
Ball's up.
2-2's a little high. Yeah, so
it's a really good pitch, though. I mean, it's something trying to get him chased just a little bit.
Our other broadcast member, Rex, he has that information. He's not available tonight.
Okay.
So it's just me and Keaton here, winging it as usual
and
having a blast.
Time,
that's right. Yeah.
And me.
3-2 pitch is lined.
Oh, great
shortstop.
play.
Al Gadsden with a heck
of a stop there by Gadsden.
Wow.
Heck of a stop there by
Man, I'm telling you, that's almost, I mean, it is a little bit better, but almost the same kind of ball that the second baseman couldn't make earlier, and he made it deep in the hole. And the thing is the transition had to be really, really good and fast to be able to get Yao, and it was perfect.
He was very smooth with it.
Heck of a play by Al Gadsden there.
He got down in his legs. It was just really, really good play by shortstop.
And then Connor with a nice dig on at first base as well. That ball's hit hard to center field.
Yep, but like we said, it's in the air.
Yep.
And there's an easy out for the Lobos. Just like that, there's 2 down. It's hard to tell your kids, look. Don't hit the ball in the air to the outfield.
Yeah.
That's where the money is, though.
I mean, it's real easy to say, you know, but as far as execution, you just got to flatten your swing out just a little bit. You really don't want to hit well, some people do, but.
First pitch to Dalton Rayleigh.
Dalton Rayleigh, the DH.
Misses just inside there. And this is what Isaac De La Garza has done all season. He comes in and throws strikes, works quickly, and just and makes the opposing team work for base runners.
Man, and as a pitcher, / first baseman, Cox, who got in trouble, that's what you want to see, man. You go over to that. He gave up a walk, that scored one of the runs, but you go over in that dugout and you give him a high five and a hug and say, man, thank you for coming in and saving me.
Yes, sir.
2-0 misses high. Almost on cue here, Mr. De La Garza.
Yeah, no take sign comes out for the Tigers. You can just about any time you see a 3-0 and you look down at the third base coach and he gives any sign, you know what the other guy's take sign is.
Absolutely.
And not a, you got 2 outs, so that's a wasted a wasted at bat, but and you got him at first base, but now you got Cody Reese, the left fielder, coming up for the Tigers.
Yep, you got to stay solid here.
Cody lines one in the left field.
That's what you want to see your swings look like.
That's a good shot there.
First pitch got on top of a high fastball there and ripped it.
Yep, really good job by Cody. His first time up, I keep saying a double. If that guy wasn't out, that guy, I keep calling him out in left field. And Nate Minnie, now Nate Minnie's up with runners in scoring position, and Nate looks like we're going to get a run.
What are we doing? We are going to have a runner.
We're going to have a runner for the DH. Runner for the DH, and that's Chandler Chapman for the Tigers, number 4. Chandler's dad is the umpire for the Savannah Bananas, the dancing umpire, if you've seen any of that.
I've seen some of that, yeah.
And, I mean, so he's kind of famous.
Yeah.
And if you've never seen him, he can get down.
I have seen some of that stuff on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, he's known affectionately as the dancing umpire. But Nate Minnie, who's had a single RBI for the Tigers, is up. 2 outs. And there it is again. He's going to get it into right
Taylor
field.
Tatum has an arm, and he's being held up. What a job getting that ball in from Taylor Tatum.
Absolutely. He was on a beat and threw it to Cox, and Cox made a good play on it. But that another single by Minnie, and he's 2 for 3, and Minnie got he got thrown out at first base just by a hair at one of his at bats, and like I say, he's got that bum knee, so.
It's going to bring up Brendan Allred in a huge spot here
Sophomore
for the Tigers.
with a chance to do some damage for the Tigers.
To really blow this one open. And his first pitch is going to be swung on and fouled just out of play down the left field line. And our first broadcast, Billy, we had because of the lockout, we had a Lufkin-Hudson alum, Brandon Belt, the Giants' first baseman, was in town. He was standing behind us watching our broadcast.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Dang.
I didn't even know he was from there. He went to UT, played for the Longhorns, makes a heck of a lot of money out in San Francisco.
I think they took the whole team to a Texas baseball
That's right,
game.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Getting on the buses and headed to Austin the next day.
Wow, that's awesome.
Which made that 14-inning affair even worse for them, especially losing it the way they did.
Yeah,
that was a
no
tough
doubt.
one, too. I mean, it came down to 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, and we ended up tying the game.
And winning 13.
And then winning the 13th.
So De La Garza is ahead of Allred 0-2 here with the bases loaded. Big pitch coming here for De La Garza. See if he can't get out of this jam unscathed. And
another pop out.
Another life for Mr. Allred. He fouls away a pretty good pitch.
Yep. Got a battle now here. 0-2 count.
Monkey's saying this pitcher's come in and done a really nice job for Longview.
Yeah.
Is there a story you could tell us behind the nickname Monkey?
No, I can't tell that story.
I didn't.
Not on air, I can't.
Hey, Frank, that was a good try.
Yeah, that's a good Billy canceled tonight. That ball's popped up into shallow center. Alton Gatson is back to make the play, and he does. So excellent job by Isaac De La Garza there getting out of that jam. He worked himself out of it. We're going to take another commercial break, and we'll come back here for the bottom of the 5th in just a couple seconds.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At RJ Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C, We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
All righty, welcome back. And you are looking at Robert Cheney, the Tigers starting pitcher who's still in there, working fast, not giving away anything, making the Lobos work tonight. He's got a 2-run lead to work with here in the bottom of the 5th. Lobos down to their last 9 outs.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Cheney is a fielder's dream because he gets up there and he just throws pitches, and that's what you want. You don't want somebody that kind of hem-haws around on the mound and scratches and takes their hat off and wipes sweat and everything. You as a fielder, you start to get complacent out there and get almost bored, but and feet stop moving and all kinds of things. But Cheney and Nate Steele, our other pitcher, does a really good job of that. And two, they get in a rhythm, and you can knock them off that rhythm with some hits and some runs, but.
And that's what happened Saturday. Lufkin, their pitchers would come set and pause 3 to 5 seconds before. I mean, the batters called time at least a half. Wait, 2 dozen times. It got to the point where the umpire wasn't even giving them time anymore. Billy.
That's and they shouldn't, because those guys are doing that on purpose.
Five times a Lobo batter called for time, didn't give it to him. Luckily, the pitcher threw a ball all 5 times. Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, they weren't giving the batter time.
Stop giving the batter time. It was hot. We've been here for 3.5 hours.
They need to tell the pitcher to speed it. It's call a delay a game on him.
I mean, the coach was very mad about it. Just luckily that he wasn't throwing strikes when they was calling for the timeout.
Good pitch there by Cheney. This is Kiefer Doxey, young second baseman for the Lobos, number 9 hole hitter, top of the orders.
Freshman?
I believe so. Yeah. Yep. I believe we have another freshman here. So the 1-2 from Cheney. Going to miss low. Kiefer's only objective here, Billy, is to get on base at all costs and turn this lineup over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ronald Woods, leadoff man, waits on deck. 2-2 to Doxey. Swung on and missed. Good fastball. Was it tipped? It was. Wait, I have no idea what's going on, but looks like there's going to be an out.
Huh. All righty.
Yeah, the pitcher, Robert Cheney, man, he is really throwing out.
Yeah, just kind of gotten in a groove. Yep. Here's my man, though.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like he's got some custom walk-up music now.
That's all right.
First time I've seen that, dude. I love it. So Ronald Wood steps in, swings at the first pitch.
Took a hack at it, didn't he?
Ronald has flown out to right and singled.
That's not the swing of a fast leadoff hitter that's trying to get the ball on the ground and get to first. He's trying to do some damage with it.
Yeah, especially the pitcher he's seen coming up on his 3rd time.
That's right. The 0-1 is swung on a miss. And I've mentioned that in a few broadcasts, Billy. The 3rd time through the order is where the pitcher typically has his rough patch if he's going to have one.
Absolutely.
So the 3rd time
those hitters have seen him a few times.
And Woods is down 0-2 here. He's going to have to battle back if he wants to get on base here. He calls time.
The key to that is just not doing the same thing to the batter every time. Keeping him off balance and things like that. And I'll tell you what, Texas High this year hired a pitching coach, Coach Watson, and that's all he does is work with the pitchers, and he's over here calling pitches and things like that. And he's done a heck of a job with the pitching staff. So
just working on them with sequencing. And that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Meets with them after the games and has some really good pitch. Trying to get him to chase, but man, 7 able to hang off of that. That's a batter that knows the box right there.
That's right. That's Ronald Woods with a good eye for the Lobos. Check swing.
No, he didn't go.
I don't think he went that time.
He didn't go that time.
Nope.
They're checking down to the first baseman. I'm not sure you can do that. There's no way he's got to look at it.
Well, you can, but he's not going to say anything.
Yeah, I saw him. He did like a little head shrug.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's like, how you expect me to do that from over here?
So Woods evens the count at 2. Good job fighting that one off. That's out into the road.
Good to see nobody was driving.
Yeah. You don't want to lose Woods here because Taylor Tatum waits on deck, and we've seen what he's done twice tonight.
Absolutely.
If he gets under one of those, it's going to be tied up. You put a man on for him. So
if I was Texas High and I got this guy out, I may just point down to first base when that next guy gets up.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
He's not stopping at first when he hits the ball.
Nice.
Really good pitch.
Curveball. Buckles Mr. Woods.
Yep.
That is a good pitch
Can I
there.
help you? Nope, just looking. It's Cheney just kind of backdoored him and just kind of had thrown him a lot of fastballs and that if you do have to face this guy, you want to face him with 2 outs and nobody on base, because this guy can flat do some damage to the baseball.
Right. Absolutely right.
Really fun to watch a guy like this.
Yes, indeed. He's having a well of a game so far in the box.
And again, Billy, this is a sophomore.
Yeah. Oh man.
Who on the football field just is.
Coach Kings. He keeps them coming, doesn't he?
So the 0-1 to Tatum.
It's not, and that a way to mix him up. Cheney's trying to mix him up right here.
And I've told Taylor a few times this year that I'm looking forward to the first time he is early on one. Because his home run in Texarkana was the other way, but I'm telling you, the pull power this kid probably possesses is.
But here's the thing: is a lot of guys with that size and everything try to pull the ball.
Yeah.
He does not.
He is. I mean, his hits have come to right center and just shooting it out there on a line. And man, I'll tell you, I like watching this kid play baseball.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We're waiting for that one loud one.
I got you. I know what looks good on game day.
Oh no!
And he gets him swinging.
Man, really good inning by Cheney there.
Yeah, he struck them all out.
Alrighty, so that'll take us to the top of the 6th. Lobos trail Texas High 4-2. We're going to take a quick break. Be back in 30 seconds.
Yep.
Crunch has everything you need to find your mode. Come check out Crunch Fitness with a free guest pass.
That's Sawyer. That's the shortstop for us.
So we're back with you here. That commercial was only 15 seconds, fellas. I apologize. In case the viewer saw black screen there, that's why.
We're sitting here talking to each other and saying what a good job that De La Garza has done coming in, and you've said he's really done that all year, and I was saying that's what Sawyer Pritchard is for us. Sawyer, and he's our shortstop and done a heck of a job out there, but it doesn't matter when he comes in. It doesn't matter if it's no outs and bases loaded, anything like that, but he's just really been that guy to come in for the Tigers. But Bristow's going to be up. I think your 8-hole batter tonight, and like I say, man, he's just I don't want to put too much pressure on him, but he's come back. Man, I hadn't noticed any pass balls from him in 2 games, and had a chance and threw a guy out at Hallsville last week, or I say earlier this week, and just put it on a dime on second base, and a good tag was laid down by Sawyer, but man, he's just quietly becoming a man back there.
Yeah, and Bristow put together a pretty good at bat last time up. Walked with the bases loaded. Got credit with an RBI there. So doesn't look like he's not phased. Yeah, he's not phased at all by any of this. So
he's calling
good looking kid.
Yeah,
he plays in the Sticks organization. Out of Texarkana, and so he plays summer ball, and it's not like this is just his first rodeo in some big games. So, but I like to see what he's done so far for the Tigers. Now he'll face De La Garza for the first time.
All right, and Isaac's job is simple: keep the Lobos within 2. First pitch from De La Garza to Bristow is hit directly at the shortstop, Al Gatson. Nice, easy play over to Connor Cox. Just like that, there's one down.
I'll tell you what, as an infielder, you love that turf, boy.
Yes, sir.
That tough can make a lot of hops, Sunday hops, and he plays that ball perfectly and pats the glove a couple of times and throws it over to Cox for the out.
You can definitely tell he's used to it.
On the flip side of that, we've seen some hops in the outfield that weren't quite as fun.
Oh, really?
Even tonight, too.
Just a big bounce.
Yeah, just
and here's the thing is different turfs it's the amount of pellets that are put. We played at OU and one summer, and man, you talking about the ball bouncing. I mean, it would flat bounce over your head. Just should be a easy bounce.
Yeah, so we talked about it earlier. Not many balls hit the turf in the outfield with these athletes out there, but the one that did bounced right over their head. And there's not some you can't practice that. You know what I mean? Especially with that spin on it, hit that hard. Anyway, so it's 2-0 here to the number 9 hole hitter, number 13, Sawyer Pritchard. Again, he walked with the bases loaded his last time up, too. So big at bat for the young man. Turn the lineup over for the Tigers.
And what you want to do as the pitcher is you want to pitch to your 9-hole batter and make sure you throw strikes. And you don't want to turn that lineup over like we talked about earlier. And he's got him at 3-1, and so he's a little bit behind.
Pritchard steps back in for the 3-1. It's a fastball swung on and missed. De La Garza works it back full. And again, Billy, I really appreciate you coming on.
Oh, absolutely. I do anything for game day, man. Y'all do a great job, bang-up job in Texarkana and Longview, so it's nice to have a kind of a dual broadcast here.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun. It was fun when we did it.
Well done.
Really well done by Sawyer.
Yep, good shot, Oppo.
You know, that's another good at bat that he's put together out of the 9-hole, and just to send it the other way. And like you say, he likes the way he sees it from the left side. He's been a righty all his life, and you got Luke Smith, and you think that Luke's going to break out because Luke's had 2 pop-ups that he'd like to have back. The last one with bases loaded.
Yep, and both of them was in the 4th inning.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest, it's simply amazing. This kid just decided to hit lefty and is just good at it. Just coming out of the gates.
He's just a kid that it doesn't look like he does everything right, but he does it all at 120%, and you get everything he's got out of it.
And as a coach, you definitely love that.
Oh, man, you'd take a million Sawyer Pritchards for sure.
Absolutely.
That ball's hit well, and Al Gadsden, what a play.
Play.
Goes the short way.
What a play.
But just can't turn
Luke's got a lot of
speed,
speed, but I'll tell you what, that Gadsden kid at shortstop, man, he's special.
Yes,
he really
He is special.
On and off the field. He's, again, and we've mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, he's wearing the mask. He's the kid that took missed one single game. Came back, and just like he hasn't missed a beat. Al, we see you out there. Heck of a play.
Yep.
I thought they had that turned.
Yeah, I did too.
Too much
Luke's
speed
got
there
some
from Luke.
speed, yeah.
It's going to bring up Jacob Yao, another freshman, I believe you said, right?
Absolutely.
Third baseman. Had a pretty good night so far, especially defensively. De La Garza sets for the first pitch to Yao. And it's going to miss.
You know, Yao is by trade. He's a middle infielder, but just been asked to play the corner just because they got a couple of older guys playing in the middle. But he'll move over to the middle next year and play it for three years for the Tigers.
And to play that hot corner as a freshman.
Ooh, there he goes.
So,
he's been finding the ball.
Hey man, that's 2 games in a row,
yeah,
right?
That's right.
He's taking a hit.
That's right.
De La Garza misses inside, and Yao takes one off the upper shoulder area. Looks like it was a glancing blow, so he's okay.
Yep. Didn't hurt me any. That's for sure. Listen, a glancing blow with a baseball coming 80 miles an hour still hurts.
Coach Goldman's going to go talk to Isaac. Actually, he's going to go get him.
Yeah.
See who's going to come in.
He said he came in and did his job. Really nice job. He's got 2 outs and just
looks like that's going to be Tucker Gary.
Two runners on and the 3-hole. The 3-hole up, Nate Steele, and so it's probably a good time to go and get him. He's come in and done his job, and he leads to an ovation from the fans.
And I was incorrect. That's 22. Andrew Tutt is going to come on to pitch for the Lobos.
King Tutt. That would be my nickname that I would give him if he was a Tiger.
How's your son doing, Billy?
He's doing great. He's up in Fayetteville having a really good time, and he's home for spring break. So
was he watching the game with you last night?
No, he was on his way back from Florida for spring break, but they watched it in the car, and he said we pulled over with less than 5 minutes left in the game to watch it. But I will give you a quick update to people who are watching us. St. Peter's, the number 15 seed, has just upset Purdue, the number 3 seed, and is going to the Elite 8, beat them 67-64.
Cinderella.
That's right.
That's a Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Right?
St. Peter's keeps their magical run.
They keep dancing.
That's wild.
That's special right there.
Yes,
so it looks like we just ended across the street the Lady Lobos versus the Lady Tigers. Reagan Rios, the star pitcher for the Lobos, shut out the Tigers tonight. shut him out, and
she shuts out a lot of people.
And she has been willing and dealing this year.
15, by the way, of strikeouts.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Lobos win 7-0 over there.
Congratulations.
The Tigers have a new, and in fact, I think it's the second coach in school history for the Tigers in softball is Lacey Middlebrooks, and you'll recognize that last name. That's Will Middlebrooks, who played for the Boston Red Sox and now has just been hired by the Red Sox on their broadcasting team. And shout out to Will, and we're happy to have Lacey. She's a great coach, and she's got the program going in the right direction for sure.
And a lot going on tonight here as well. Across the street, the other side of the street, we've got the Lady Lobos soccer team. Yeah. I believe they're ranked top 2 in the state.
Wow.
Hosted a playoff game tonight. So the
really
first pitch from Tutt is fouled out of play. That is going to be, is that Dalton Rayleigh? No, who is that? That
is Nathan Steele.
Oh, that's Nate Steele.
Nate Steele. Sorry about that.
This is second baseman for the Tigers tonight.
Tonight, Nate has flown out, walked and flown out.
Nate has had a sack full of doubles this year. I mean, just been a double machine for the Tigers.
That ball's hit hard to center field, but unfortunately it's headed out to Gabe Flores, who makes that play
It's the deep center, but unfortunately it's in the air, right?
Yep.
So with that, here comes a quick message from one of our sponsors, Patterson Nissan, and Neil McCoy. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Howdy, East Texas. Neil McCoy here for Patterson Nissan in Longview, home of the free lifetime warranty. Shopping for a pre-owned vehicle has never been easier. Just head over to PattersonCars.com and you'll find over 1,400 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, many certified pre-owned and backed by the Patterson Lifetime Warranty. And you can buy with confidence because each one has to pass a 167-point inspection before it's listed for sale. Log on and find your new-to-you pre-owned car, truck, or SUV at PattersonCars.com.
Alrighty, welcome back. It looks like Robert Cheney is still on the mound for the Tigers.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, the Pattersons. Man, they do a really good job around here selling cars and reasonably priced, and just a great organization and some of my close friends, and they're watching live right now back in Texarkana. So special shout out to them.
That's right. One of our other presenting sponsors, Texana Bank. You know anything about those
guys?
Yeah,
I know a lot of things. They're giving money away at Texana Bank for sure, and you can always call me, the pale red-headed guy that'll make you a mortgage loan. And no, really, Texana Bank's a great organization and likes to give back, and we love the partnership with Longview Game Day and Texarkana Game Day.
That's right. Point me to the guy that can make the mortgage disappear. That's the one I want to talk to.
That's the guy with the money.
You too.
So Mr. Cheney is going to have to work his way through the meat of the order here. Lobos number 3 hitter, big Gabe Flores steps in for the third time tonight.
And I don't want it to go by without really recognizing Tutt, who came in and did his job and got out of that last inning for Longview Lobos.
Absolutely.
So Gabe takes an 0-1 pitch outside for a ball. So this is his third time seeing Mr. Cheney. And like I said, I mentioned it all the time. The odds of him hitting something hard go up dramatically. The 1-1 to Flores is hit hard to center field. Looks like he's got a beat on it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, really good job by Luke out there. He's playing a little bit deeper with a lead than he was earlier, and able to track that ball down. And Luke's been a staple out in center field for the Tigers for several years, and done a really good job out there.
Yeah, he had
absolutely
a good read on that ball.
Got a good read on it. Good break. And Gabe hit that hard.
Yeah,
so
he did. No,
that's good. Bring up Connor Cox, Lobos first baseman. And I'm not one for making calls, but I think this is it.
You got the infield.
I think I do. Billy, I think I'm going to call a home run here. To dead center field. I'm getting real specific with it.
Let's go, Connor.
Yeah, you're calling it the spot and everything.
Yeah, with a 2-run lead, you don't want to put a man on via the free pass. So I think he's going to get something to hit. Takes a 1-0 pitch.
I think what you've done is you've made the Tiger coaching staff, since they're so close, you made them pitch away from it.
Yeah, I'm sure it was me and not the kid at the plate. So Connor Cox sits in for a 2-0. Ooh, goes the other way. He likes it. It's going to go foul. And it had the distance.
Yeah, definitely had the distance.
I'll tell you what, they've seen him with the pull swing, and they were shading him way right. And
how do you hit that ball 340 feet?
I don't know. And Cody Reese, and he didn't catch it all either.
No.
And Cody Reese can flat fly. In fact, he's the fastest guy, the left fielder / catcher. He's the fastest guy on Texas High's team, and he couldn't get to it.
The coach just held him up here. He didn't want him to shift too much more.
And that ball's hit back up the middle.
Off.
The shortstop.
Sawyer Pritchard.
Good pitch.
Really good.
Makes the play.
Really good play.
Connor Cox is thrown out. It's going to be 2 outs for you Lobos, or our Lobos.
Everybody's Lobos.
I keep forgetting we got a dual broadcast.
That's all right.
I'm used
That's
to.
all right.
I'm used to some blind homerism, Billy, and I'm sure the folks listening to you are too. So
yeah, no doubt about that.
That's all right. I hope they're having fun just as much as we are.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, with 2 down, Jordan Allen's going to step in, the Lobo third baseman. He's hit a ball hard tonight.
Yep.
Look there, Morgan Smith says, "What's up, guys? Y'all know that guy?"
Hey,
I do.
what's
Is
up,
he watching?
Yeah.
That ball's hit to the gap, but it's going to be off the end of the bat into right field, not the gap. Plays made.
Nice play by right fielder Brendan. Brendan makes a good play coming in.
He does. So with that, we're going to take another quick commercial break. We'll be back here in about 30 seconds for the top of the 7th.
Printing your photos just got easier. Just pick your size, color, and favorite photo, and we'll do the rest. Because your unforgettable moments are meant to be framed.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today, only at Juicy's Taco.
Alrighty, welcome back. Got a good look at both Andrew Tutt and I believe that is Dalton Rayleigh, number 16 for the
DH.
Tigers. We're headed to the last inning tonight. Tigers are clinging to a 2-run lead here.
I'm trying to watch what's going on in Texas High's dugout, and it looks like they've given Cheney the green light to go back out in the 7th, but I can't be so sure. But I'm trying to read everybody's body language.
He's been doing a good job. Only giving up 3 hits so far, and it seems like as the game is going on, he's been throwing smoke.
Doing his job, just pounding the strike zone.
Absolutely.
That's all you can ask of your starter when you've given him a lead.
You know, both teams have played really well in the field tonight.
You're right.
Totally
I haven't.
agree.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pretty clean evening for everybody. There's 1 error on the board, and I genuinely cannot remember how it happened, so wasn't too egregious.
Have it on Longview. Maybe they're saying it was the second baseman that. And again, that you never know who's doing and who's. You know who the official guy is or whatever, but he may not have realized that he had a fast runner and the guy's trying to transfer it real quick. But I can understand where he's coming from if that was a play.
Yep.
That's the only one that I can remember on Longview.
Actually, maybe one of the past balls that scored a run. I'm not sure if that's counted on the
I don't
score
think
error or not.
That's not an error.
Alrighty, so the 0-1 bounces for a ball. So Tutt has got a 1-1 count here on Dalton Rayleigh, the big DH for the Tigers. That ball's hit hard.
Shot there.
It is hit really well.
Where it is.
The 10-2 guy.
Wow. And DeKalen Taylor makes that play like it is a easy pop play.
Wait, was he just sitting? No, actually, he was way over in left field.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just one of those deals. It's just a split. You know, it's just a quarter of an inch getting on top of the ball, and that's why they say is, I mean, if it doesn't go over, it's getting caught out there.
Yes,
yeah, he
sir.
put a good swing on that.
Yeah, absolutely. But Cody Reese, last time up, hit a line drive, and that's, you know, like I said, it was his swing, and it found a gap, but you just like a nice line drive swing like he has, and he can pound the ball too.
Yes,
Plus, that'll keep it from finding the outfielder.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yep.
if you're not going to hit one out, you better hit a ground ball here.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lobos field, it looks like it's considerably larger than the Tigers field they play on. I was there a few weeks back.
Yeah, Tigers is 375 in center, 375, 385, but with a high fence, but it's not 400.
That's a 12-foot fence and a 400-foot wall,
Yeah.
and 340 down the line. So
Yep.
you got to clip it to get out of here.
Yeah, 340. We're 320, 310 maybe.
The 1-2 from Tutt is going to bounce for a ball.
It's a good stop there by Flores.
Telling you, that kid, he's a freshman.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Man, Got a lot of good guys in the program coming up. Just keep building.
He has a big-time arm, too. He would definitely throw you out at second base.
The 2-2 from Tut is lined foul out of play.
That's a little bit
swing on that one.
That's a little bit high, and Cody Cody tried to get on top of it and just wasn't able to, and it's just a little bit late. But
it's maybe the nicest night of the year so far.
Man, it's just unbelievable.
Our last few broadcasts, it's gotten a little too chilly.
Yeah, with wind.
Oh,
great pitch.
Not a whole lot you can do about
pitch.
that.
No, he had shown it a couple of times this inning, and just wasn't able to throw it for a strike, but just kind of buckled Reese right there. Leaves 2 outs and Minnie coming up, first baseman for the Tigers.
Mr.
Minnie's got 2 hits already.
That's right, drove in a run.
Mm-hmm.
So Nate stands in here.
He's had some good at-bats.
Andrew Tutt throws that curveball again, but it's a fly ball out to right field, and Taylor Tatum is there easy. So, just like that, the Lobos are out of the top of the 7th, and we are headed to the bottom of the inning. The Lobos are down to their last 3 outs.
Cheney's walking back out.
That's right. We'll be right back to show you how this one ends.
Yep.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
Welcome back. Got a good look there at Robert Cheney, who has done an excellent job tonight, Billy.
Man, I'll tell you what, after the third, fourth inning, just kind of really settled down and hadn't had a whole lot of pressure, and fielders have been playing good behind him, but really mixing up his pitches, every time through the lineup. But he's going to have, Longview they don't tell off when you get down to 7, 8, 9, and he's going to have to face some guys right here that got a chance.
This is Alton Gatson, the center fielder for the Lobos, ripped a single into left field his last time up. And he does it again. That's in the gap if it gets down. Nice play out.
Great play right there by the right field.
That's the left fielder, Cody Reese, and he, man, I'll tell you what, he's like I say, he's the fastest on our team, so it's tough to get it in that gap right there.
Wow.
But boy, shortstop put a cut on that.
Looked like he might have been shaded that way a little bit.
Yeah.
And if that ball gets down, he's the second base, and all of a sudden you got a good 7th inning going already.
Oh yeah,
that's right. This is Drew Flores, freshman catcher. This is his 3rd time seeing Cheney tonight.
Yeah. He's going to try to get a good rip at this.
And we've seen these Lobos several times this year get down to their last out, even their last strike, and fight back somehow. So.
And that's the thing is the more you do it, the more it's not pressure on you when you've been there. So don't worry, they're not out of it.
The 0-2 misses away.
Yeah.
And me and Keaton can attest. What Cheney has done tonight, coming into Lobo Field and holding the Lobos to 2 on the road like this it's really impressive.
Yes, indeed.
He's just staying composed and throwing strikes. So the 1-2 misses low and away. There goes his last waste pitch. Probably you don't want to go full here.
I'll tell you what, they want to see Cheney pitch a full slate, but they'll have a quick hook on him if he gets a couple of base runners for sure.
He's been letting the 2-2 to Flores,
and he's been letting the defenses play too.
Swung on and missed at a high fastball.
Man, I'll tell you that it looks like he changed it up a little bid, and Flores was sitting on fastball and got a little off-speed changeup. But now you have you have Speedy, and he probably doesn't hit many singles. He gets the ball on the ground, he's going 2.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't. And there's DeKalen Taylor takes the first curveball. He throws it. It's going to be an impossible play. It's going to take a heck of a throw.
Great job by Sawyer Pritchard.
What a play.
Cheney pitches a heck of a game for the Tigers. And Tigers come down and take this one from Longview.
Yep, Cheney
well,
struck out 7.
Heck of a play there by your shortstop on that speedster. That's the fastest base runner you're going to see all
I'm
year.
telling you, he played right through it and got rid of it early. But I'll tell you, Texas High is going to start wanting me to come down and call more games with y'all when they have to face the Lobos in anything, aren't they?
yeah, probably so. Well, it was a perfect night.
Absolutely.
Excellent game. Had a blast.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you being down here with us, Billy.
2 good teams going head-to-head, and you got to think that we'll have another one in Texarkana.
Oh, we absolutely will. Hopefully game day can bring that to you, too.
Absolutely.
And hopefully I won't have to do all this. I can just show up and watch, right?
That's right.
You guys handle that.
That's right.
Well, for Billy Lavender, for Keaton Daniels, you're watching Longview and Texarkana Game Day. We appreciate you tuning